I'm HughPitman, and I'm here because the Association of Learning Providers, which I've been very, very close to since its inception, has very kindly and generously asked me to have a small spot in the program at the end of this afternoon, Wednesday, 14th of July, to tell everybody there, the work-based learning providers, the workforce providers, and everybody else, a little bit about what we're proposing and hoping we can bring to pass, which is to look after those people who are badly wounded in Afghanistan and elsewhere and are leaving the services, normally the Army and the Royal Marines, and they're looking for a job, meaningful employment, a career path which will take them forward in whichever part of the United Kingdom they come from, whether it's the North or Scotland or Wales or wherever. And at the moment, the numbers of people, one is too many, but there are about 750 people who are badly damaged, mentally or physically or both, and some have got no arms and legs, and some are injured in other ways. And at the moment, a lot of these people are being retained by their units, by their battalions and regiments. And as the defence forces get tightened up financially over the next months, that'll become less and less easy, and there'll be more and more of them leaving the services and looking for their second careers. And I believe that the work-based learning providers and the people in the work-based learning industry have got a wonderful opportunity of helping these people and giving them a second career. They all have contracts with the Skills Funding Agency and the National Apprenticeship Service, and the enormous enthusiasm I've already had from friends and colleagues in different occupational areas and different parts of the country indicates there will be a lot of support for this project. And the idea is that people coming from the Army Recovery Capability Unit, Headquarters Land Forces, will be fed through into provider opportunities. And they will be reskilled, they will learn new skills, they will have opportunities of going into areas of work they probably never even thought of, because of course work-based learning providers by their nature, they cover the entire United Kingdom, and indeed they cover every single occupation. So that is what we're about. We're hoping that we'll end up this afternoon with a number of providers who will wish to be involved, and I'm sure that will happen. And we hope that we will then form a small action group which will take the project forward.
And Hugh, how can people get involved in the project? What do I need to do next to get involved?
Well, we've got a short spot at the end of the afternoon at 4:30 today. I'm going to start the ball rolling, and we're going to have a small presentation, literally for 10 minutes, with two other colleagues from the services, and we're then going to adjourn to a breakout room along with anybody else who wants to turn up. We don't know if we're 5 or 50 or whatever, and we will then have a talk round it. We'll have time then without holding everybody else up, and we'll have time, and then we'll put it together and take the project forward.
And if someone isn't at the ALP conference, how would they be able to get involved in the project?
Well, I hope there'll be a bit of publicity perhaps from FENews and from other sources of publicity. Certainly Aidan Ralph and other people are involved and going to broadcast this. But basically we are looking at providers, and of course there's a huge representation of providers right here.
So should someone get in touch via Aidan or Stephen at ALP to get involved?
That's right. There will be an expression of interest form at in the breakout room, and if people are kind enough to fill it up and get it back to me, then we can take it forward.